Good morning, guys. I'm just let's see, that, and then oh gosh, bound that. There we go. Let's see if that works. Okay. All right, so we're gonna finish this guy up. As you can see, I got the base painted last night. Put in some extra. Worked a little bit later last night just to get that done. So the base is a wrap, just flat black, pretty simple. Problem with black bases is it's hard to keep them clean. So I'm gonna take them off the base so I don't mess it up. But basically, all that's left is this is gonna be a short video. It's just going in and doing some very subtle washes on the skin here and there, according to the Tittenham paint up that was sent to me as a reference. So it's like some really subtle. It's like pinks and slight purple. So I'm gonna do a little bit on the lips here, a little bit on the chin, probably the knuckles, and not too crazy because we don't want to lose the gray look, but we want to add a little maybe a little more life to them. So this should be a fairly short stream if I don't fuck anything up. Feet from yesterday. Pants are from yesterday. Pull up my reference photos. He looks really good, and my client likes him, which is the most important thing. I'm not sure if he's gonna chime in here or not. He works like third shift. Let me get my reference photos. I can kind of. There we go. Come on. Okay. There's actually some browns going on there. Okay. There we go. All right, what's that? Yeah, hopefully I'll get this guy wrapped up here in like the next hour or so. Alright. Let's take a look here. Some very subtle. I actually just use the same color used on the nails, I think, for that little tone on the feet. And then Rolando, who's applying for this, he's going to come pick this up on Sunday. He lives in Texas, so it's convenient. very subtle washes here and there. And that's all I'm really seeing on the feet. The airbrush is so dirty that the needle won't close all the way. So it's basically acting as a single action airbrush right now. Push down the button and paint comes out. Great thing about this watch is I can put them on, and if it's too much, just dab it and soften it a little bit. Okay, yeah, adding a little bit of life to them. Kind of hit highlights a little bit here and there. The base of the foot. You know, the watches, I put some on, I let it dry because it dries lighter than when it goes on. So it's kind of, I always say it's the exact opposite of most paint. Okay. I think that's really it for the feet. I'm going to zoom in on her paint up, and it's... So let's go seal those. I should have just worked later last night and finished them up last night. It only been like an hour. Get that. Let's get this guy. Okay, so he's got some similar tones here and there on his arms and things. Light. This is like super light. Like it's probably not gonna show. Like I'm barely seeing it here in Tittman's peanut. And depending on the photo I look at, it changes. Could be some there, maybe not. So I'm just kind of selectively putting some of this here and there. I think you can use this tone. This is looking pretty good. Just warm it up a little bit. this way I want it. Then it's just a matter of kind of working on the lips a little bit. It's done. So being super loose with this, so you just really know kind of. Yeah, I'll be done here in probably the next 45 minutes actually. I painted the base last night. Just kind of going here with this wash and just kind of putting some little warm touches here and there in the skin just to give them some life. I'm just using the same wash I used on the fingernails. Hi. Which is the oiled earth. So it's like, you probably won't even see it in photos. But in person it looks really good. Super subtle. Kind of hit some of the shadows in there. Other areas hit the highlights. No, it's kind of whatever feels right. Really kind of bring out the hands a little bit more. There's such great detail in there. Really kind of bring some more life into those. I think the hands are my favorite part. They're really sculpted really well. And overall, Eric did a killer job on this sculpt. Wanted to get here in a second, and then get a sense for what he looks like overall. And plus, I really can't handle this too much with the wash. I'll just rub it off if I don't seal it here in a minute. Put them back together because I think I need to do all these together. Make sure they're consistent. That's a big boy. Oh my gosh. Okay, you can start seeing some of those tones in the. I can actually see the camera there a little bit. Good. I actually may hit him with some all clad flat. I want to be a little. I want his skin to be basically dead flat. I'm like being super loose with this. It doesn't have to be the same all over. This one adds some little tonal variation. Happy with the face. Looks good. I think I might be done. I gotta go seal them again. This is already dried really kind of shiny. I'm wondering if I could. All flat, which dries and dead flat. I may try this out on the feet and see what it looks like. Yeah, he's basically done. I got to seal them one more time and then gloss them out. Oh, actually, no, I'm not done. I got to do these lips a little bit. I'm gonna do that with like some pinkish wash. I'm just going to use this. Put a drop of red in here. And I'm going to put a drop of purple in here, I think. And mix up my little kind of wash for the lips. I want to get a little smoother transition from the bottom lip out. That's really purple. This looks like. That's probably too purple. Bless you. I'm gonna take this wash. Let's see if I can zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Now it's hard to show what I'm doing 90% of the time. I kind of got this purplish red wash mixed up with a little bit of the boiled earth. I'm gonna run it inside the lip, inner lip here. Maybe you can see what I'm doing on camera. Not showing up, but just using this to stain the lips a little bit. Bring that gum line out. Some nice wrinkles in the lips, so try to bring that down a little bit. So I sweep it out like this, and I go back with the Q-tip and I just dab. Dab, dab, dab. When that dries, I should have a nice little transition from the inner lip to the outer lip. Yeah, pretty much exactly what I'm seeing right there. As long as I dab straight onto the surface, it won't like, so like I'm like these little striations in the lips here. As long as I just dab straight on top, they'll stain it a little, just enough in that shape, so I don't lose that texture. Now here I got a little snafu, so I'm gonna go in there and dip my Q-tip a little bit. Just gonna wipe it off. I can redo it. Teeth, what I want. Toothpick. Just build it up, one at a time. This wash is a little thicker than probably normal, but the stain, well, you gotta be careful because it'll go. blowing out a little bit. Maybe I dry it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, I think. Nice texture in the lips now. And I'm going to do a tiny little bit of this on the upper lip. Just a tiny here. I thought about doing it on knuckles and stuff. I'm just going to leave those alone. Okay, I think I need to seal them one more time. And then I'm going to get this all flat, which dries really flat. I'm going to put this, I'm going to try this. I'll use the feet as an experiment. The thing I like about the all flat is you can put it on really wet and it still dries dead flat. Dries, I'll gloss the teeth and the eyes and the nails a little bit. I do need to clean out my airbrush really good before I start doing that. Is that an oil on the lips? Yeah, so the wash I just did was an acrylic. So I used basically, I just took from my airbrush, there was a little bit of this oiled earth in there. So I mixed up a little bit of this oil earth and I added a few drops of Vallejo Air Model Red. And then I added 1 drop of a purple, this Vallejo Model Color Violet, and lots of water. And it's pretty close. The inner lip, like the gums, are like a burgundy color. So I just took that wash and I thinned it down. And as you saw, I just kind of put it on the inner gum and let it run down into the gums a little bit. And it blends into the gums more. And I just took my little brush and just did little brush strokes coming from inside the gum out onto the lip, and then just dabbed with my Q-tip to blend it, and it looks really good. Yeah, it's acrylic. When I did the gums initially, those were oils, because I wanted some of that oil to get on the teeth, so I could use that to help dirty the teeth. And then I did, again, oiled earth wash on the teeth also to get those kind of gummy and grimy. I need to put this guy to the side because I need to clean up my airbrush really good. Let me move him to the back here. That's a big boy. Clean up my airbrush. Get my airbrush to do cleaning before I So I'm gonna give my studio a good cleaning today because it needs it. Like dust everything. Again, I'll put it down all the way. I just wanted to spray really good. Yeah, someone I posted photos. I don't know, it was from yesterday, the day before. It's like, I want to see this when it's done. I want you to show me this when it's done, and I want you to list all the colors you used. I'm like, I get it all the time. Like, list all the colors you use. Like, man, no one's hiring me to write a book. It's like watch the live streams. Like, I can't. Well, that's where you'll find where everything is. I'm like, tell you what, if you want to pay me to sit there and write you an article, I'll sit down and write you an article. That's going to cost you. I'm not going to spend my time writing an article for you. It's different if I know you, but these are like people I don't know. Like if a good friend of me, hey, how'd you do that? I would totally write them up something. Alright, so I'm gonna go into the all clad flat. I usually don't use this on figures, but I want to use it on this guy. Stuff dries pretty damn quick. I can put it on really wet and it dries within, it says wait an hour before handling, but really like in 10 minutes is pretty much, it's like good to go. And this all spray in the booth because it smells bad. some of that All-Clad flat on it. We'll see what that looks like here in a minute. And if it looks good, then I can gloss all the parts that need glossing, and he's done. So I got a little wet on the foot there. So hopefully that'll dry down, but everything else looks really good. So that foot dries the way it's supposed to. Yeah. I don't do a lot of Hulks, but of all the Hulks I've done, I think this is the best one I've done. I'm going to gloss the teeth and the gums. Gloss up the nails. I think that's going to dry down fine. Put a little sheen on the nails, nothing too crazy. just that little bit of washing in there, man, it makes a big difference. Some nice subtle tones, variation of the skin now. Super easy to do. See, on Monday, I think I'm gonna start. Tony wants to wait a while to do another project, so I'm gonna do. I'll probably do like a 3D print starting on Monday, a Violator 3D print, which I have no idea who that is, but it's for Luis, who's out in Houston. I've done a bunch of stuff for him. Okay, lost the eyes. I'm gonna get up in there. That, guys. I think he's done. I think he's a wrap. Just gotta let all this dry for a little bit, and then I can take pictures. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I should do two back to back for Luis, because I've got a Hulk for him too. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think it's this one. I think it's a different Hulk. Alrighty, let's back up and see what we see. Yeah, he looks good. You can actually see some of the brown tones there in camera too. Kind of the shadows here. It's showing up pretty good. I don't think I can spin him all the way around on my bench right now. But yeah, he looks awesome. Really happy with that. So yeah, short stream. I'll wait about an hour and I'll take photos of them. But thanks for hanging out as usual, and I'll be back on Monday with another project. You guys ever watch Rafael Robledo? Is that his name? He's a painter. I haven't seen stuff from him in a while, but he used to put like 30-minute epoxy on the teeth of his Hulks, which I guess does a couple of things. It actually makes them, it actually yellows them depending on the epoxy you use. But I think it can make it look really kind of, so it's not such a harsh line. That lower lip to have a little shine to it. Trick is kind of getting it to blend right about there. Okie dokie, guys. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for hanging out as usual.